Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Monte with Snooker Canada. We're here today at Monte Carlo Billiards in Mississauga to draw for the Canadian Open Championship. And I have the pleasure of having the owner with me, Ross. And I'll let you say the last name because last time I messed it up.
Carmesino.
Thank you. I'm a tongue twister I couldn't do. We thank you for hosting the Canadian Open Championship. We have 48 contenders, so it should be a good match. The daytime matches. And this hall has been around for how long?
26 years, Gord. It's been around for 26 years.
And you've been here 26?
Yeah, I've been here 26 years.
You're in a rut. No. Well, you have a good reputation, and you have a very nice hall, and we're looking forward to having the championship here. And I'm going to ask you a favor, is to put up the buys. In other words, there won't be games, so that people have a buy to move into the next section, because we have a chart of 64 names and 48 players, so we need 16 buys. So if you would do the honors of putting them up for me, anywhere you want, just stick it on the Velcro. Oh. 8 on each side. And one last one for this side. And now we'll start on the other side. Very, very good. Whoever's name comes up top of the stat, they get a buy into the next round. So if anyone complains, I'll tell them to see you.
Blame it on me, Gord.
Ross, thank you sincerely for taking the time to be with us.
It's been a pleasure.
And we look forward to you on the 20th.
Thank you, Gord.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to the actual draw of the names of who's going to be playing who. We have all of their names in this bin on cards that I cannot see their name. We will simply draw them at random, and that's who plays who. Eddie Galati. He goes in the number 1 spot. And has a bye. Kader Mustafovsky. And I hope that I'm pronouncing the name correctly. If I'm not, see me at the tournament and I'll correct it. Number 2. Patrick Gigi from Quebec. Renee Danka from the USA, from Illinois. One of our 7 Americans who are joining us for this championship. And my fumble fingers, Joe Ryan, Ontario. Will Hamilton from Ontario. Will also has a bye. Maurice Lelivre from Quebec. As I say, we have players from across Canada. Come on. Salman Arif from Ontario. Gerard Morrison, again from Ontario, I believe Kitchener area. John Brooks. Vince Lieberman from Ontario. We'll be playing John Brooks in the first round. Phil Snake, another no one playing for here in Ontario. And he will play Jonathan Royalty from New York, United States. Another one of our 7 American players. Arif Mahmoud from Illinois, U.S. Who gets a bye in the first round.
A few moments later.
All we want, but the technical details we can't control. It's okay, it's not a name on it. Terry LaCrue. Alan Whitfield. He plays Terry LaCrue. Mohammed Harris. He gets a bye in the first round. This is a qualifier. The game has not been played. The tournament on April the 18th on a Thursday night will determine who gets a seat in the Canadian Open, and their name will go where this qualifier appears. Usman Butt. Usman will play whoever qualifies in that tournament. And from Alberta, Craig Carey. And Craig gets a bye. Tom Tan from Illinois, United States. And Tom receives a bye. Barry Larone from Ontario. Dean Furry from Ontario. Raymond Cormier from Quebec. And he gets a bye. Boy. John Windsor from Ontario. And we start on the other side of the chart. Saif Ibrahim from Illinois, United States. He would be playing John Windsor. Now what happens, ladies and gentlemen, is the ones down on each side will play their games and move in towards the center as they win till we get the final play. Tyler Craig from Ontario. He receives a bye. Louis Fazekas from Ontario. This, by the way, will be recapped at the end so that everyone can get their name down. Bill Carmilo from Alberta. Playing Lou Fazekas. Yaifu Chu from Ontario. As you can see, we have quite a few from Ontario, being that is being played here in Ontario. When we move it to different provinces, we get better participation from that province, and he receives a bye as well. John Comiskey from Manitoba. John was on the circuit a while back. He's coming back again now after a 6-year hiatus. Julian Ireland from Quebec. Again, we get the Quebec component coming in. Some very good players in that province. You play Don Chemiskey. Floyd Ziegler. Those in Ontario know Floyd. And he receives a bye. As you can see, when the byes were put up at random, we had no idea whose name was going to end up there. Patrick McCarthy from Ontario. Frank Emirante from Ontario. Some of these players I've seen play, very good players. Others, it will be the first time for me to see them play, which is going to be interesting. Alex Zhang from Quebec. Patrick, and we're getting Floyd falling off here. We can't have that happen. I'm sorry?
You missed the spot. Frank and Alex.
There's a bye here.
Yeah, but you put Frank down below the bye and then you put Alex up above.
So these two should be reversed.
That's correct.
That is why we have spectators watching this, to make sure that I don't screw up too much. Thank you very much for that. And David Putty from Ontario. Fern Loyer from Ontario. Fern's been shooting very well this year. He'll play Dave Putty in the first round. Laszlo Kovacs out of New York in the States. We're glad to see players from our neighboring country truly making it an open. He receives a bye. Jason Williams, again from Ontario. So far, I've seen a great many good players coming into this game, this tournament, so it should be interesting to watch. No predicting who's going to come out ahead or behind. Gus Langlois from Ontario. Tom Kanowski from Michigan in the States. We're getting it from several different states. Velcro's tougher than it looks. And he receives a bye in the first round. Song Cheng from British Columbia from the West Coast. Mendy Domi from Quebec. Dan Bissonnette from Ontario. And as you see, he receives a bye in the first round. Lobsang Lama from Ontario. Another young player from Tibet, living in Ontario now. Ray DeBono. A missing person. I don't know who's this on the bottom. Come off of a card. Indy Latte. Again, the Velcro didn't work. And that is the last of our lineup. He receives a bye. As I say, we will play down, working into the middle. The winners will be simply transferred to the next section as they progress towards the final winner. Thank you for watching. Please join us for the tournament. It will be streamed on YouTube. That is the 20th to the 22nd. And may they all play well. Thank you for joining us.